dashboard. Every night you'd hear her name. Shot was jumping, screen was thumping. Now that counter ain't the same. Cowpote in the corner, throwing shade like dollar bills. Algorithm sipping drama while it's skipping all the skills. Squirrel Bay Blues, got the Squirrel Bay Blues. Her channel's still cooking, but they scroll right through. Yeah, she's thick and rich, that's the name they use. Cowpote talking loud, but it's Squirrel Bay Blues. BlindViews in the back row, tip his hat, he sees it clear. Says the real ones keep on grinding, let the clowns just disappear. She hit go live on a Monday, like hot but musical, talking Cowpote every other line. That story's getting old. Squirrel Bay Blues, got the Squirrel Bay Blues. Her channel's still cooking, but they scroll right through. Yeah, she's thick and rich, that's the name they use. Cowpote talking loud, but it's Squirrel Bay Blues. Hey Squirrel, change the channel, spin that wheel a brand new way. Let them chase their little circus, you just cash your own bouquet. Cause they can't kill what's honest, can't clip a heart that's true. They can drag your name for ages, but they can't sing like you. Squirrel Bay Blues, got the Squirrel Bay Blues. Her channel's still cooking, but they scroll right through. Yeah, she's thick and rich, that's the name they use. Cowpote talking loud, but it's Squirrel Bay
Well, how the hell are you? That was Squirrel Bay Blues. written for my girlfriend. I told her to call the show. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's another audio version of the video platform, the black screen here on Spreaker, where we emanate from the great state of Minnesota. It is the land of 10,000 lakes plus a couple. I was used to more snow plowing for better exposure. I did some filler videos of walking through the woods in my backyard, which I love it over there. It's a great area when you want to walk around. It's fresh snow. I did one for both channels, driving, and then 3 just wandering through for the Explore channel. But my name is Jeff. We have commercial music for these sponsored party. Yes, I do play the music, but it's something I just wrote for my baby girl who's upset and frightened because her channel's taking a dive because we had this mad crush on each other. See the video. It's too bad she didn't do all. She took some of my clips. Too bad she didn't do all AI, but I still give her a 9 out of 10. And I appreciate her putting her life in her very hands of putting it up. We're going to talk about the carpetbagger crawling over the dead body, pimping the Daily Woo and whatever his name is. Once they put a plaque up or something or a statue, it's like, really? I get it. Well-known gentleman. I'm going to talk about it, but it's just, I get it. And it was shitty weather this morning in the great state of Minnesota. Semis can't get up hills. People go in the ditch. Trucks in for an oil change. We'll have the time of our life. We have the time of our life because the military men of the armed forces of all the branches serve us well. We've talked. One was supposed to end hostilities. Germany wasn't supposed to rearm. They did anyways. On September 1st, 1938, he decided to invade Poland and kicked off World War II. And in between that, we had to storm those beaches because we were attacked on Pearl Harbor. Well, yes, we did. We snapped the necks to Krauts and we freed the Jews, and he took his own life. Hitler did. And then they capitulated September 2nd, 1945 on the Mighty Mo Japanese, and we nuked them. But then we had the Forgotten War, we had Vietnam, where there's a draft dodger up on the hill, convicted felon, adjudicated rapist Donald J. Trump, your lovely and talented, installed, selected president. I don't know if never the Trumper is going to run for the 48th. Never a Trumper, right? But he's the VP to the Trumper. I speak on my feet. I will not live on my knees. But 58,000 men and women went before him and were sacrificed. Many more were paralyzed, whatever else. The wall, go see it in silence. Afghani war, many wars, which we were attacked 9/11. None of the victims out there. Don't need to throw blood for blood. But these men and women appreciate you away from your families 365 days a year. Happy New Year 2026 from me and my family and all the speculators. Who are these brave men and women who serve us well? I've never served. I would if I have to. I'm going to honor and remember all because I honor them all. Men and women blue too as well. Balls the size of overgrown trees. It's the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant, the Coast Guard, in uniform. Thank you so much for the service to this fine, fine country. I appreciate all you guys do out there. I really do. Without you, nothing at all. I'm speaking German or Japanese. Who knows? People are dying in the oceans, in the deserts, come here that want to actually work for a living and make a difference in this country. Other people just want to live off the government. I get coming here, but some people just don't care. The American citizens. Anyways, I wouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State. It's a poor choice. You are your choices in life. My dad and my mother always told me, know the difference between mistake and choice until you realize you're making poor choices. If you say mistake, you're never going to fix the mistake. Allocate to your poor choices. I wouldn't, like I said, P stood for Penn State, Pedophile University. Burned the Catholic Church to the ground. The Corolla, she should be deported. He passed away. They looked the other way. Boy Scouts, public hangings for this behavior. Make good choices. If you don't like two men having consensual sex, I get it. For me, it's $40. $40 now. It's gone up. You can't watch two women. That is not a very Christian thing to be doing because that's gay sex, lesbian. When you get a chubby of two women dancing at a wedding, watching women dance on the internet here and YouTube all the time, getting chubby on that behavior. Well, guess what happens? That's sex. It's two women getting chubby on gay sex. Think about that. Double standards. You're gonna have sex. We get sluts are selected. So whores in the back seat of the car at Green Valley Ranch in Las Vegas. Cowpote approved. Sluts on the couch, make love in the bed. If you put a condom on, like this right here, like you're supposed to, you won't be having AIDS or herpes or gonorrhea in the penis. Ouch. That's a condom will prevent that kind of behavior. Okay? But we're on. Full doesn't come. The father runs off. Oh, so now you're the mother. Adoption's the option. Okay? Remember, you don't want to be taking care of a baby for 18 years you don't get to see? Well, smashing gas, dental dam, because he has all water and all see AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, whatever, all that stuff creates a problem. Make a better choice when it comes to sex. Keep the kids out of it. He wants to videotape you for his, who would say, prosperity. Going to be up in red tube, then they know who you are. Well, me OnlyFans, same thing. Poor choices. Men are visual, women are emotional. Look at Baron Exposure. He turned gay, and we lost him in 2025. We lost Daily Woo, Fat Boy, a couple other YouTubers. But there's one less person I have to deal with on YouTube, I guess. I'm a selfish bastard. And also during the holiday season, don't drink and drive. Caution and immerse with the phone for too much to drink. So I'm saying, half of myself and all my board members with Speculation Sports, we speculate. Damn it, you win. How in the hell are you? I'm feeling wonderful and delicious and gorgeous out here. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It could have been. I had to come through the tunnel and down 100 because 35W was backed up, and I had to 100 between Highway 7 and Sills Boulevard. You could have had a boot hockey tournament. Black ice, and all of a sudden my truck started to slide. I leapt in the gas, turned a little bit left. I'm like, oh my God. A couple of semis couldn't get up exits, and when I was going out to West St. Paul, I had to go down Crosstown, and semi couldn't get from Crosstown to northbound 100, so they had to close that and pull him up the hill. And then another guy couldn't get up onto from westbound Crosstown up to 55. So there was like 30 cars. So those are going to the VA. We backed up, and then on the way there was a Xerxes exit, a big garbage truck, big long ones. He went too fast through the exit and flipped over on the street right there. I saw Chiefs towing. When Chiefs Towing have the big dog out there, you know they have a problem. Highway Through Hell, great show about towing. They were pulled him. I came back. They had him back up on his wheels and tow him away. So he was going too fast. Poor choice, and through the fence he went. So a lot of people in the ditch. So it was taking my time, get paid the same amount of money. I can't believe what else. What am I supposed to? I can't tell the company. You gotta go out, man. What it is, it's slick ice. Let the baby girl in for an oil change. We'll get the email. Yes, I know I'm 100 miles over. Jesus Christ. For Christ's sake. It's like, I know how many miles are my baby girl. Don't worry about it. I'll get it done. Oh, my God. Sometimes we'll just sit in the office, have nothing better to complain. Bitch, please. But, yes, that was Squirrel Bait Blues. I did do a thick and rich. MzVicky just wasn't that good, so I put thick and rich there for her in there because she was whining to Carl. So before I get to let's talk about thick and rich. I'll probably do a video of this. Thick and rich is a compliment. Okay, I did call her Miss Piggy, which is a poor choice because she does have rebels. But that's a nickname for a girl I used to be when I was a makeup artist. She looked just like Miss Piggy, and my buddy Dallas nicknamed her that because she looked just like her. She had that high pitched voice. And we called her Miss Piggy, and because she only had the job because of her mom. I mean, she was a good makeup artist, but she was very stuck up, and very good, very talented. But she was just a young man. Whoever married her, I feel sorry for the young man to this day. I think she pumped out 2 puppies, but anyways, thick and rich is a compliment. What do we like? Clam chowder, right? You like it thick and rich. You like a big steak, thick and rich. I'm not calling her obese. I mean, she's a big woman, but men like big women. If she was to go on YouTube and put a swimsuit on or something, put on a tight white shirt and whatever, and just kind of move around a little bit with just the music, could you imagine how many people would be watching that behavior? Because she's an older woman, she's thick and she's rich, and just sit there and dance and put on a dress and whatever. Pimp prostitute her body, because no one cared about her makeup. She'd be thick and rich. Just call herself thick and rich. Dance and, smile, put in different outfits. People would send her clothing. Just smile at the camera, have a tight top on, no nudity, just imagination. But thick and rich is a compliment. I don't know. She's too short for me. The Huss is about 5'3". I'd be very tough to date her. Very, very. Unless she had a lot of money and I was poor, yeah, I would date her, but the Huss drives me insane. Would I date thick and rich? I'd take her out because she's thick and she's rich and she's like a hoot. No, it's nothing. Mark was bitching, Old Man Nation bitching about that. I did a video. He's a beta cock. I talked about in the live stream, whining about my name calling when his fingers are dirty, and so is Sarasota Tim. All these people. Hey, people have called me the faggot word when I had long hair, right? They called me all kinds of names when I was young because I smoked dope and a pothead and a loser and all that behavior. I get it. People call me cowgirl. The guy friend I call at friend, he's 5'3". I call him Pipsqueak. He calls me cowgirl. You know what I say to him? That's Miss Cowgirl to you, son. I don't care. People have always called me cow shit, whatever. That's the way she goes. I'm a nickname king. I get people I remember when I called Carl Santa Claus and Dimwit. Dingling was all bummed out about it because I called him Santa Claus. Like, really? What's wrong with you? Let's have something. These come from the hater channels. The hater channels. Of Sarasota Tim. Squirrel Bait Parody, doing parodies on people, goofing, making bad light of people. But I can't call someone thick and rich when it's a compliment because she's thick and she's rich. Like clam chowder. I love thick and rich. Okay? I love a good thick pizza. Deep dish. It's thick. It's rich. She made some tater tot hot dish on Sunday. I brought it into work today. No papers came today for anything because the Star Tribune shut down their printing presses and run it down to Des Moines, Iowa. So I got no papers today to read. I was pissed. So I had to eat in silence and watch a bunch of stupid movies. We have 3 80-inch TVs in the break room, so I was watching dumb videos, but I didn't get a chance to read anything, so that pissed me off. But it is what it is. But thick and rich, MzVicky. Call the show. I told what's here to call the show, but it's like, whatever, man. She can piss him on his hair, channel's dying, whatever. She's dying on her feet. She's second in command of BlindViews. That's the way she sees it, and the way she hears it. That's the way she goes. She's all bitter, trolling Santa Claus and about thick and rich. I told them, don't apologize. Don't do my effing for me. Don't apologize. All these haters, they hate on people. They give nicknames, T-Bucket, Mr. the Functioning Drunk on here, Ziggy and drinking. I was telling my wife about that. I said, it'd be like me just drinking 8-10 beers a day because I'm so used to just drinking. It's like him and his Kool-Aid. It's just like smoking dope every day. I would want to have a joint. When I come home with a joint, pretty soon I'm just smoking marijuana because I'm so numb to it. It's sad the guy comes home and drinks beer like I drink water. I don't even think he knows what water is or milk. He probably just drinks beer all day long. I had a very good friend of mine, Joe. I think he's living out in Montana. I saw him about 4 or 5 years ago. I gave him my phone, never called me, but I knew his wife, and we worked together at 5-3s together. Perkins saved my life. They saved my life. They did. And I was a functioning alcoholic, and my dad told me, you better do something. Give it to your friends. You are your friends. I don't run with poor people. You are here run with in life. I was how many times? And he would just he would come in the big, if you work at Perkins, the coffee things, he'd get a fresh, I'd come walking in, hey, you want to give me some coffee? I'd pour it out, give him a fresh craft thing of it, and he would drink coffee all night long. Because after a while, it wasn't the caffeine, just the coffee, just like with Ziggy and I. It's just the beer. He's just drinking like water because he's so immune to it. And it's like, just this drunk, and his girlfriend or wife was married to some other drunk. Like I told Carl, he's probably because Ziggy and I, he probably provides for her, isn't hitting her or anything else. So right now, it's a good thing for her. I mean, she looks the other way. She's a do-gooder, right? It's like if I'm going out with Squirrel Bait Parody, I'm a wealthy man, but maybe I drink too much, I smoke dope. But guess what? She's living in a nice house. Things are all good for her. She takes good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? So I just I love this. The thick and rich drama going on with people pissing and moaning. It's like. So it's just how Carl. Don't let the people dick her out. You piss and moan. It's like it's not a bad nickname. It's the way she goes. I give nicknames to people. The do-gooder. Amberly Ambrosia, the $30,000 millionaire who used to be he's in jail because he thought he was a millionaire, but he was only making $30,000 a year working at a pawn shop in Las Vegas. I give nicknames to people. It's the way it goes. But it's just like, come on, grow the hell up. It's a compliment to her. She's sick and rich. Nomadic Fanatic is boring, kind of still in the run, whatever. Until BlindViews, lean and listen. I know you're listening. I'm the only one that there's a deer in the backyard. A couple of them. He's running real good. Get out to 22. But he's jealous of Tater, like it or not, because he's questioning the last video I watched about the whole thing of his. But how he touches, how he does everything. And I told that to Santa. I told Santa Claus. He's just pissed because the wife won't go out and drive around being an RVer. That's why he watches these people. That's what he does. And that's why he followed Camo Dave over to that, because there's so many of them. He's jealous of the guy. That's why he always questions what he does and tries to compliment the guy. I would have done this or that, because that's what he wants to do. Why do you think I piss him on about owners of an NFL team? Because I want to be an owner of a football team or a hockey team. I love to have a minor league hockey team. I love to have my own restaurant. Whenever restaurants don't do so, like a menu, I say add this to the menu. You're in a Jewish area here in Hopkins. Put a Reuben on there and put a Rachel on there. Told that guy over here. I would have bought in that restaurant, kept the same name, and just to put a Monty on there. Let's say I would bring beef stew over, to help me out with the restaurant. Keep it the same, bring him in, because someday I'll fill my own restaurant. It'd be sweet, but I would love to have my own minor league hockey team. That's why I would love to be an owner of an NFL team. But I always tell her I don't pay the bills. But I'm surely not going to sit there and critique. I mean, I could be a nomad tomorrow. Again, like Scooter does, I'm going to pull my trailer. I'm going to try the F-250, and and have my, what's that one? The Airstream ones. I love those things. Make it simple. I can be very wealthy. I'm going to stay at nice places for a whole month with water and stuff. And I love golf courses, public ones. I love mini putting. I love water parks and whatever. I'm going to see the country and the world from the windshield, and I'm going to live simply and have fun, and I can have all the money in the world. I have a longer I work for this company, the longer money I actually get. That's the way she works. The longer I work, the more money I'm going to get. I'm going to qualify for it. So for the pension. So longer, if I can work for it, it'll be up to like $3,000 a month. So, but it's just. You can just tell he's jealous. You're critiquing. As soon as that video came out, he'll have something out. I guarantee Courtney watches and he's pointing things out. Again, this guy's supposed to be blind, right? Supposed to be blind, but he can point stuff out. Because I know he can get in a car or take his wife somewhere. He knows it's just sitting in the garage. He has nothing else to do. I'll say it over and over again. He doesn't work for a living. He's living in the ghetto. He wants to sell the house and move on and go drive around, but she doesn't want to do it. She wouldn't. She goes, I don't want to be an RV. I know she would, but God forbid she did pass away. I'd give my house to my brother, and I would go on the road and see the country. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. His way he can be an RVer, and the way Tater's doing stupid, but that's his business. He wants to spend money. The boss, I'm like, what are you doing? But that's his. Like I said, when he put the video arcade in that machine, it was just triggered BlindViews. That's all that was for. He put it in there to say, I can do this, and he sold the thing. That's all he did. He did that just to piss people off, whatever. I mean, and again, spending people's money, which people love to do in this video platform, just like passing through productions, love to spend money on the Daily Woo, how he spends his money, he flex, whatever else. They love to spend his money, and that's how BlindViews is, because he's broke, so he sees the money they're giving him. Nomadic Fanatic, and he's pissed. It's like, because he wishes he could be in that position, people giving him money, but who would give that? If I was a woman and I had BlindViews talking about me, I'd politely send an email, don't talk about me. I don't want anything to do with your young ass. I'll have my own growth. I don't need you lusting over me in your house. I love how he always goes, oh, it's me and my wife. You guys, she doesn't watch YouTube with you. So you're just sitting in the garage and your prison tattoos and your dungeon backyard, whatever you're doing. It's like, give me a break. But so the blind Carpetbagger is pimping the Daily Woo. Okay, that's what he's doing. He's got his 4th tribute video, and the one today he went down, showed his house, which of course, and I was talking to Carl. If they live stream his funeral, I'll be furious. If they crawl over that body in that funeral, it's just amazing. People going to his house, and that's a nice area. I guess until January 1st, and take all the stuff and get out of the way. It's like, what are you guys doing? I mean, it's just he's crawling over his body. Because one thing about Daily Woo, he was pretty much who he was, kind of an invert, but a nice man. Where Carpetbagger and Tampa J, they play a character. They play somebody they're not. Especially Carpetbagger. I've seen the guy in live stream swearing and hollering, drunk, and act like a total moron. Okay? But he's pimping and crawling over the body. I have a video come out tomorrow morning on the Adventure channel tomorrow morning to music. He's crawling over the body and pimping him for views. But that's not going to last very long. He's far from being the Daily Woo. And whenever he was with Daily Woo would make fun of him. Because he was like, I think he was just being nice. But it's like, so he's in Chicago, drives all the way down, because he drives around these back towns, like he's trying to be the Daily Woo. It's like, no, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So he went on, of course, goes on a child's ride. Of course, the cup rides. He just doesn't get it. It's strange behavior. But he is crawling over the body of the Daily Woo for views. And I got it in here too as well. I didn't understand that. I'm making money on this behavior. But if people are going to live stream that funeral, I'll just say, come on. The same thing with the kid behind the camera. What'd he do? He live streamed. He made money on his father's funeral. Tina D was there, and then he put out a shirt. If I see a shirt with him on a picture with wings, I'll lose it, because people will prostitute this death. They will do it. What's his name? Jordan the Lion did a video today that they should have some kind of a statue. No, let's. He was a YouTuber, and I get you like the guy. Go do something. I will agree with Carpetbagger. Go do something substantial. Go plant a tree. Go help out the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts. Pick up garbage. Donate your time to a nursing home on his behalf. Do something. Don't put up if you want to put a statue up, put his backyard, I guess. Your backyard. Let's not put a statue up for the guy. And they had a billboard for the guy in celebration. We're happy for you. Disney doesn't need to put a statue for a guy, okay, or a plaque. He's just a YouTuber, and I get it. His genre, his channel was dying because guess what? The things he does was at 30,000, 25 at the time. People don't listen to the long video format. Okay, I put 12-minute videos up in their channel, and the fishing ones, they don't go. They're 12, 11, 15. I get it. This one is more because I'm in the middle of this drama with Nomadic, Fanatic, and people have found me, whatever. The videos over there on the Adventure channel don't go anywhere. Even with look at my girlfriend, she did with me, and people get all pissed off because they don't want to see it. They want to see Nomadic, Fanatic, because she can't be creative or look outside the box all of a sudden. But she claims she doesn't towel out to anybody, but I did like how she put Bare Exposure in the back. That was pretty funny. They put Nomad Nation in the front. That was pretty funny on that thing. So I appreciate what she did. I'd be more if again. It's less than she's going to do allegedly on me. So be more AI, but whatever. If she puts my clips in, that's fine. But running around there with in the backyard was pretty funny. That was Dave. Pretend I was Dave running around when I had the mask on. So the comments down below are pretty funny, but it's the Polish funnies on hers when I'm out. People just get all pissed off because I'm outside the box, But this Carpetbagger crawling over the body, man. That's what he's doing. He's trying, what's his name talked about it. What's his name? Demonic Abyss did a thing on it. And it's like, Carpetbagger, of course, he'll continue to crawl over his dead body. He will do it. Same with Tampa J, and it's just you can't when you try to be someone you're not. And you got Jenny Penny, who's a housekeeper, who will stay by his side, do his BS for him. That's why his first wife left him. He was only one day. He was only home for 7 days. And again, I used to like Carpetbagger when he first left the guy. He would do like 15, 20-minute videos. They're actually pretty good. Now I'm not watching. I did listen one today for 45 minutes. I was bringing my truck down and back. And, it's whispering, going to the place. And then he was at Disney and eating on camera, which I do for fun. But again, my favorite train guy, he'll show you the food and how much it costs, but he doesn't eat it. But just shoving food in his mouth and, trying to reminisce. I get it. He was your friend. I get it. Trying to cry, whatever else. I'm not crying over any YouTuber on here. And I get people like the guy. And I'm not trying to, I get it. My condolences go to his sister Faith and his mom and dad, who have to deal with all the stuff he's collected now. And there was, I talked about in the video, there was a guy in Egan who was my age at the time. I think he passed away. And he little cars, metal cars you get like for NASCAR, and he had a whole collection of them. He donated the entire thing to the church, all the cars. So while they were getting his things in order, the church, more things kept coming in. They're like, what do we do with this stuff? So, someone's got to take care of his behavior. He collected a lot of behavior. He collected a lot of things. People probably want to buy it. They'll have a funeral, and I get it. And if I see a GoFundMe account for his funeral, I will become unruly. I will become unruly. I will just become unruly. I hope they don't. I surely hope they don't. It's just, there's no reason to have a GoFundMe for him, because he has plenty of money coming in from YouTube, and they're going to sell the house, and hopefully a life insurance probably didn't, but there's no reason for anybody to make any kind of GoFundMe for Adam Luwu and the family. Trust me, they'll be able to take care of everything with the money coming in from his YouTube channel, which is getting watched, which is a good thing. So please don't do one. Please don't do it. I don't want to hear that. If I see that, I'll just become unglued. Every time someone dies in this country or something, someone always has to do a GoFundMe for somebody. There's a 40-year-old guy with 3 children. They had a GoFundMe. What are you talking about? Why in the hell are you doing a GoFundMe? The guy should have a life insurance policy. What's wrong with you? I just don't get it, man. Why in God's name are you doing that? It makes no sense. I sent her a message. I'll be live. She'll call the show. Squirrel Bay parody, but she says, "Oh well, I'm done." She says, one of the messages here, so before, but she doesn't have an email, so try to get her to call the show, but she'll call the show. But let's see here now. We'll click on the one here and stop it. Hang on a second. Live. Call the show on Spreaker. But anyways, but close that down. But anyways, I don't know. I just this Daily Woo thing, and I get it. People are bummed out about it, and I understand that. But I did do it when I did a Cowpote. When I did the audio, that one in the back, I did an audio. It says YouTube live stream 12:23. Adam Luwu has died. That's up to like 35 audios. It's pretty hilarious. I'm like, they put $123 in my checking account into my thing today. Spreaker did. So thank you very much, Spreaker. Anybody listening, if the fact, I appreciate it very, very much. You tell me where I make more every month than YouTube. But Spreaker. I've had some 125 listens in the last 130 days. Excuse me. Today I had a few right out the gate. Looks like I had Apple. For some, the Apple podcast has been pretty Mr. Popularity. But Squirrel Bay Parodies, BlindViews one is up to 55, and numerous ones out here. Geolocations, United States, Australia, United Kingdom, Canada, Kenya, Let My People Go, Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Spain, Mexico, Russia, Turkey, Massachusetts, New Jersey, California, Colorado, Georgia, Ohio, Arizona, Connecticut, Hawaii. Oh, where's Hawaii? Honolulu, you're new to the show. I appreciate it. Massachusetts, Springfield, 6 times. Someone loves me up there. California, Fremont, and Lakewood, and Idaho, baby. Other. Florida, Sarasota, Spring Hill. And Georgia's on Dalton, and Wisconsin is Fitchburg. But Mexico, Arizona is Phoenix and Tucson. So thank you. I mean, Texas is Houston, H-Town. I appreciate everybody that in Pennsylvania is Edmonton. So thank you. I mean, there's a couple more in here, but I appreciate you guys very, very much. And Georgia is Dalton. So thank you, everybody that comes through all the audios. I mean, my money from you to me will always be a like and a share, just like you don't like me, whatever. I get it. So, but this carpetbagger behavior, calling over the dead body of Daily Woo, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. He's going to go down there, and it's just like what's his name? His other friend has done 2 videos already, but they're going to go down there, and they're going to crawl over his body. If I see a shirt and say it's going to go for charity, I just please don't. Just like BlindViews, why would you wear any of his merch that says the Tater on there? I mean, I give my shirts away. I haven't bought in a long time. I'm under 2 hats. I mean, I used to give my stuff away, and I can get you a shirt over there. I have my website. I made something for Wonder Hussy one time for fun, sent it to her. Queen of the Desert for fun. I can make one right now. I could write the legendary Daily Woo. You know, I could write on there, put it on there. I could I could put a thing on him right now. Daily Woo. I could put a rest in peace in the day below and put out the shirt, I guess. I know I'm not going to, but people are like, what the hell is that wearing around town? So I have one on the hunch in the front, and I said convicted felon, adjudicated rapist. I wear that around once in a while, and people just laugh at it. I get some dirty looks, but we don't care. On the back it says Fauci. I can't remember what it says, but it's pretty funny. But I can make my own shirts. I love that website. It's a great website. Uber Prince is the best. You can make onesies. So if I see any of that, I don't want to see it. I mean, I get it, you guys. He was a goat. It's like a nice man. I've seen him one time. I hit the Mall of America. I waved as he walked by. It would have loved to get together, guy, to take him to the Prince's Memorial and take him down to the candy store or something. I'm stay over the night if I had time, whatever, and take him a few places in town and be fun. But that never happened, and it's not going to happen. But I'd rather meet him than Carpetbagger because he seems like a genuine guy. But I get it. People were friends, but I've done my fair talk about the guy. I've told you many times on the show about the guy. Go listen to him. Go listen to Carpetbagger. Go listen to Tampa J. Go listen to Wonder Hussy. Wandering J. People that do vlogs. Go listen to these people who built. Even Carpetbagger. I mean, if you want to go listen to the kid behind the camera, go for it, I guess. But save your crime for family. And I don't want to hear that he's a hero either. I heard that from Carpetbagger. Please do not tell me he's a hero. He's not in the military. He's not a doctor. He's not a man and woman in blue. He is your legendary figure in your mind. It's like football players. They're iconic figures in your life. My hero, my mom and dad. Okay, and the men in the armed forces. Not a hero is not. He is not a hero. Quit using that word on the Daily Woo. He hasn't done anything. He just made videos and people loved it. And he's old school. I'm just sick and tired of hearing that behavior. It's not a hero, for Christ's sake. Stop it. Stop the embarrassment. But what are you going to do, right? I don't know what the group one's going to call today. We'll see what happens. But I've been doing some rage baiting over on TikTok.
We went from
that one is up to 74,000. I love doing my panhandling ones. It's hilarious. People get all pissed off. Love putting the money out. It's just hilarious. People get so bitter. A lot of my music ones have done okay. When I used to pay for the there was some pretty good songs in there. You know, the Black Dagger, Trump tariffs drama. It was fun doing some of those. I love doing those music ones. They're fun. I mean, I paid for it, and it was well worth it. But yeah, it was fun rage baiting them on TikTok. So they call when you put up a bold-faced lie. Some guy stitched mine together, and I typed in there, I said, "Do you really believe I'm actually panhandling? You're an idiot." He soon deleted the video like a day later. I was like, "You're a moron." God, like, yeah, okay, I'm out panhandling with everything all nicely faced. You know, it's like, God. But again, I go by the philosophy. I'm about to prove that if you say the internet, it must be true, right? It must be true. I've told bold-faced lies about day 25. Bold-faced lies. And people believe it. Bold-faced lies and people believe what because if you see it on YouTube, it must be true. You know, about what's Charlie Kirk getting murdered and people trying to make sure she did it, whatever else. And it's just how people are brainwashed, and dumbass white people that are so easily brainwashed with J6. And some chick was on TikTok saying that that Biden was the president. No, he was not. It's so funny. She's so stupid that she thinks that Trump was in office. No, he wasn't. Biden had been elected, but he hadn't been in yet. It's like, oh my God. Some dumbass white girl just regurgitating something, the excuse of why the J6 happened. And I told somebody I was working in a grocery store that was going to happen. He walked over the phone as I told you something's going to happen that day, because my buddy was out there to see a friend before this, and I told him to leave, get out of there. It was a rolling guillotine. I said, "You can get the hell out of here right now." I mean, a hanging thing. I told him to get the hell out. He called from the hotel, and I said, "I told you, don't go there. There's going to be problems." And sure enough, because dumbass white folk get easily brainwashed. And it's easy to brainwash dumbass white folk. They want somebody to follow, like the Daily Woo, right? I think someone said, I think maybe Passive Production said that, and I totally agree. They need someone to follow on YouTube. It's like religious people. Like, you know, I could quote the Bible tomorrow, get it out and study. My mom loved Bible study. I could take a whole year, me and Santa Claus could, and we could have our own place. We could have our own church. We could brainwash people. You know, that's what they do. What's his name out there, Branch Dividends? He would walk around with the open down in Waco, Texas, and people get so easily led by people. People love the hustle, and they send her stuff. I sent her a Christmas card for fun. She sent me back an email, said thank you, and said you're welcome. But people will send her stuff, money, and it's like with Carpetbagger. People love to send him money. He doesn't make it on his own. People give him money, and he's using the housekeeper Jenny Penny to just whatever. That's why he got snipped. Just want to knock her up, you know, like she's, you know, going to the hospital all the time. Like he's just running around gallivanting, pimping, and prostituting a dead man. That's what he's doing. I told him, let's say to call the show. Demonic Abyss, love to have him on the show. It'd be great, but I don't think he knows how to dial the phone. I've told him before to call the show. But that's the way it is, man. Sometimes you just can't get people to call the show. But so just get so emotionally over YouTubers because they can reach out. You can make it. You can give a message to a YouTuber. I heard all my stuff. Oh, thank you. So then they feel that connection, just like with Men Are Visual, with adult stars and women that are dancing. And the Me Only fans I talked about last week on the podcast. You know, these girls are realizing when you're doing porn and they're giving you money, they're going to expect something back in the pen. Again, I talk about you hear the food, you see the food move, you touch the food, then you want to eat the food. That guy that shot that lady in Orlando when those gay people were slaughtered in cold blood, it was the last guy to see her walk up to her, shot her because he was in love with her and he wanted to touch the food and he killed the food. And she was just signing an autograph because she was a music person. She did a concert. She was a YouTuber. And, you know, it's no different. I went to see, let's say, go see the Huss, right? I wait 6 hours, the last guy in line, oh, Hussy, I shoot her because I'm touchy. There was a chick here in town, 89.3, looking up the current, this old guy, who, if that was my wife, he wouldn't be around, stalking her, saying stuff to her house, that kind of weird behavior. And there was some chick on TikTok who she put a collage of dick pics that people would send her. And the Huss has talked about she's had dick pics sent to her before. It's like, really? Like I told somebody, I'm just too large. I have to put the 3 pictures, the head, the shaft, and the balls. I told a friend of mine I was going to send him a crank. I said, I'm sending a crank you right now. So I sent him a picture of a crankshaft. He laughed. I have a hard time I couldn't imagine taking a picture to somebody. I'm going to send a picture of my crank, you know, to some model. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. What is that? What's it supposed to tell her? That you have this big bulbous head? Someone needs to explain that to me, why you would send that to some model on InstaHore. I just oh my God, what's her name? 93X. what's her name? Ashley. Before she got married, she was sending a nude picture to her husband and fiance every day to keep whores away. Really? So I'm going to start sending pictures of Sue Ellen, a picture of my crank every day. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, okay, let's say that on a radio station that you send nude pictures to your husband and fiance every day to keep whores away. It makes no sense. If you got to do that, then maybe you should marry the guy and have a child with the guy out of wedlock, which they eventually got married. They got married in a pool hall. I'm like, really? Well, every lock has a key, right? Like Thick and Rich, MzVicky. MzVicky. Call. Hope it works. Better work. Let me see. Here we go. Carl. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Not much. Just live. Just here hanging out. Talked about Carpetbagger crawling over the body of the Daily Woo. And I think you talked. I think we talked on the phone about this idea to have a. Someone wants to put up what's his name? He wants to put up a statue of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about.
Are you at home?
Yes.
I'm getting a bunch of stuff from my ears.
Like what?
Pinging.
Like what do you mean pinging?
Just it keeps popping.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can take the earbuds out and see if that fixes it.
Okay. How's that?
Sometimes it doesn't work.
How's that? Is that a little better? Dude, but drowny. You there? He hung up, so we'll see if I call me back. We'll see what happens. So he's getting pinging, so that happens once in a while. Maybe if you do, who knows? It won't be me. I don't know. That happens once in a while, so we'll see if he calls me back. But if you call the show, because once in a while he echoes in the background. So, but that's Carl. We'll see if he calls me back. But I hope the group home calls today. He'll be calling a little later. The group home is. He made a comment. I'm upsetting the apple cart, but that's the way she goes. Thick and Rich. I'll do a separate video on that. Thick and Rich. It's this idea that I'm being mean is just totally out of control. It's absolutely foolish. But some people, again, when you're name calling yourself, be a hate watcher. You're in the same vein. I guess I am. All right. And these hate watchers just make me laugh and make me cry. This whole community of these Sarasota Tim hate watchers just makes me laugh and makes me cry, and then it makes you just scream a little bit, and then you get shocked and you want to just start, whatever it may be. So I don't know, who knows, but Thick and Rich, it is what it is. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky, Yahoo. But like I said, BlindViews is jealous of Mad Fanatic. Why he criticizes him if he doesn't do it the way he wants to do it, and the way it should be done on earth as it is in heaven, right? But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I love people crawling. I mean, I've crawled over dead bodies. I crawled over Papa Grizz. I crawled over Barren Exposure. I dick ride. I get it. I can admit it, but I'm not going to act like I'm overly emotional about the Daily Woo and start crying in the video. I never met. Half people have no idea who this guy is. Never met him. And I know Carpetbagger has, but it's like you do your one or two, but please don't stream the funeral. Please don't. And don't put out a shirt in his behalf. Even Carpetbagger was pushing his merch. Why would you wear a Carpetbagger shirt? I could do a Carpetbagger shirt myself for $24. Put his picture on there and go the legendary Carpetbagger. I could put a picture of him on there. I could probably go with pictures of the guy. Do one tomorrow. I could do one of the Daily Woo tomorrow. Rest in peace, the Daily Woo, and wear the shirt if I want to do. The Daily on the back, but YouTube legend, the Daily Woo, for whatever, and put a picture in the front. I guess I don't. But if I see people live streaming that funeral, I'm just gonna be pissed. I'm just gonna be, come on, man. Let the man rest in peace. Time moves on. Okay, I get it. You're all emotional. There we go. Hang on. Yo, can you hear me? Carl. 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 We doing this again? Carl.
Hello?
Can you hear me? God damn it. Let me call you back. I don't understand this, why all of a sudden this does this to me all the time. When we started, I don't know why all of a sudden this is... It did it last time too as well. We'll see what happens here. All of a sudden it just want to work. I don't know why. Every once in a while it does this. And call him back. I don't know why. Maybe it was my phone. Who knows? So we're going to restart the phone and we'll call him back. So we'll call his young ass back. Dun, 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 dun. Irritates me when this happens with the phone. I don't know why. All of a sudden there's a problem here. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. All right, let's call him back here. Let's see if hang on a second. Well, here we go. Restarting. I'm going to call Carl back. Hang on a minute, Carl. Here we go. Let's see. Dum, 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 dum. Come on, Carl. Carl. Can you hear me, Carl? Carl. Oh my God. Can you hear me, Carl? Nope. Carl can't hear me. Oh my goodness. This is frustrating when this happens. Carl? Can Carl hear me? No. Carl? No, Carl.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, we got you. What's going on?
I'm just hanging out, enjoying a day off.
I'm sorry, what? Carl? Something's going on with his phone too as well. I don't know what's going on, but Carl, can you hear me, dude? Dude. Test 1, test 2, Carl. It's disappointing when this happens, man. I can't hear the guy. Carl, can you hear me? Nope. I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe we'll look this way.
Can you hear me, Carl?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I can hear you.
I keep them in my ears.
Okay, so I can hear you. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, technical difficulties, as they call it, right?
Yeah, technical.
That's why she goes. Anyway, so welcome to the show after all this behavior. What's going on?
Not much. Just enjoying a day off. Looking at nonsense.
So let's get this thick and rich thing out of the way, because you're getting trolled in the comments from Squirrel Bay. I played a blues song beginning of the audio here. So for her Squirrel Bay Blues,
I don't particularly mind it. I don't like it. I wouldn't use it. But
Right.
I understand you and your personality, and I know that you don't mean it
right?
the way that most people are interpreting it.
Like I said, if you like clam chowder, you like your clam chowder thick and rich, right? You like it thick and rich, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, they don't understand. It's a compliment. She's thick and she's rich. And if she was to go on YouTube and wear like swimsuits or like tight pants or whatever and dance around to music, she'd get a shitload of views. A shitload. Guys like thick women. I guarantee it. If she started moving around from the camera, wearing a tight outfit, she would get people listening to her stuff. Trust me.
I realize you don't mean it that way. Your personality is a little bit more crass than mine is, but I understand it.
People would be very excited and to move. I just saw a video of some chick who was working out and she was out her glutes, and I tell the video, okay, great, you're a good-looking woman. I'm happy for you. It's like, okay, and the comments down below are hilarious, and it's like whatever, have at it. But men are visual. I guarantee it. If she would go, and have music playing, if she's wearing an outfit, and if she caught wind, people would send her clothes. So she keeps her clothes on, and keeps the cleavage perfect, whatever. She would make a lot of money on shorts, and she wouldn't TikTok guys would love to call herself thick and rich. So I don't care what's girl bait.
People that are going to be offended by it, there's really nothing I can do about it.
I know. No matter what I say, the people are going to piss them on. No matter what I say, that I'm this bad individual, I'm a jerk. Even though I'm sending you a free mixer, I'm still a jerk. Not that I'm looking for friendship, but I'm giving you something I don't need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not charging you anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, good deed goes unpunished, right? As they say, right? I mean, Squirrel Bait's trying to have some fun with me on her channel, and people are pissed off. It's like, listen, she's just trying to have some fun. She's not beholden to anybody. It's like, it's like she gets all, pissy, and then it's like, woman, but I guarantee you that's pissing off BlindViews. You know what I'm saying? That pisses him off.
Yeah. Well, he's just an upset individual.
Yeah, he's never happy. Let me talk on the phone. He's jealous of Nomadic Fanatic. He is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he totally would love to be doing what Nomadic Fanatic is.
I would love to be doing it.
He would do it 100 times better.
Correct.
But he would love to be doing it.
Like I said, go raise some money, go be like Carpetbagger, and go get a bus and show us how it's done. Seriously, because that one video was, I would have done it this way. It's like, again, he gave away his jealousy by saying, I would have done it this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I could be a van dweller and a good van dweller, but it takes love.
Yeah, I mean, again, you can be an RVer, but just make sure you have the money to do it. Make sure you have the monthly income. And I agree with BlindViews. To stay at a place for like $300 a month is cheap. If you want to stay at an RV park for $300 a month, that's cheap. If everything's there for you, that's inexpensive. In my mind, to stay at, and you have all the bells and whistles, and obviously have a bank account that can handle it. Yes, but I mean, I get the bus would be something I'd buy for a getaway to go camping. But buses, like I've said before, you can't go to any of these parks, these RV parks, because they just don't let certain buses in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get boondocking. I get it for a week maybe, but I want to be civil. I want to go to a nice place. I mean, I've been seeing a long time, a good month now. Liz Amazing, she pointed out a lot of RV parks are really nice that you can book for a whole month that are really nice. There was one in Idaho. It was like a family one. They had a pool, they had a hot tub. I mean, it was really nice. I mean, it was a really nice place. They had bathrooms, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, we just get a condo right on the beach, a bar across the street,
yep.
and it's dog friendly, and we're set.
Correct. But you could just tell he's so jealous. Because who else has talked about it? Me and you, and when Mark was on the show, because he's all bitter at me. Me, you, and Mark talked about it, that he's just so jealous of the tater. So we talked about, like, no one's saying anything down below. It's about me and you, Carl, making this conversation on this show, that he's jealous of tater. Like, he is totally jealous. Like I told you, I said on the audio before you came on, do I wish I could have my own NFL team? Yes. And I always tell my wife that I said I would have never done that, but I don't pay the bills. Just like a restaurant.
Well, his money's better if he talks about tater.
Correct.
That's true.
Correct.
But who cares? Who cares about the money that YouTube makes? It's
right.
So insignificant.
Well, and again, if I'm a live stream for Carpetbagger, or for the Huss, or like Carolyn RV, if I give her $50, she doesn't get the whole thing. And I've told you on this podcast, Carolyn RV, I think, has a P.O. box. So does Wandering Gypsy. I would just say, not a big deal. I'm going to give her $500. I put an envelope and she opens it up, and there's that money. She gets every bit of that money. It only cost me 60 cents. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give her any money on a live stream. I'm not going to enrich Google. I'm not going to enrich YouTube. I want to enrich I know you want to give tips to people. That's your business. I give a hat.
Yeah, but you're giving a substantial amount of money, I could see. But if you're just going to tip someone $5 or something like that, you can.
I understand that, but to me, it's I tip you or even whoever it may be the host by liking the video and sharing. That's my tip to that person. That helps the algorithms, to get out, and that's the way I look at it.
I don't think you should tip your YouTube person anyway. It's like tipping the person at Jimmy John's.
Correct. I do at Jimmy John's. We always go to a restaurant up here. If it's let's say it's whatever it's she pays the bill on the credit card. I put $1 in there. You know what I'm saying? For the people, I put $1 in there or something, or $2 once in a while. That's my business because I work for tips. So I'll put it in there and go, thank you. I go to Subway or something, it's 9 something. I give them a 10. I go, keep the change. I put $1 in there. That's just me. That's just because I'm in that tip business.
I got a pizza place I go to where I go there to eat in, and I tip, and nobody does, so they take care of me.Ey're like, you want some more sauce?
Correct.
You want me to fill up your soda? You're like, this is awesome.
Because I paid
for it.
I was at the Subway one day, and it was just change. I put $2 bills in there, and the people behind me followed my lead because they saw me put the money in there. You know what I'm saying? I put 2 bills in there. You know what I'm saying? They saw the bills, and that's just me. I work for tips. People give me money at the mic for working for a living. You know what I'm saying? I'll be monetizing this channel when they decide to put the stuff on there. I've said before, I never went on YouTube to make money. I did it because I like to talk, as you can tell. I mean, me and you have talked. I can talk with you for an hour on my phone if I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? And that's, it's. I love to do podcasting. I love doing these audios, and you know it because you come on here. We have a conversation.
Yeah.
Well,
my wife was telling someone at Christmas why we don't get stuff delivered because Carl doesn't want to tip. And I'm like, that doesn't mean I won't tip. I don't want to tip, so I don't have it delivered.
Right.
I go get it.
Right. And that's your business. I read an article about tipping. People just need, everyone thinks they expect a tip. It's like, I get it, man. People sometimes, I don't have anything. I tell them, just give us a 5-star Google. You can't pay it forward if you don't have any money. Like Venmo. I don't have Venmo. If you don't have any money to give me, don't worry about it. It's like, all I expect is a thank you and a handshake. I've always been like that. So, when I worked at Perkins, I would always help them count their money in the back. I would never, ever expect any money. They would take care of the bus boys, and I get that. But I was amazing about articles about 2 years ago, these cooks bitching about the waitresses making tips, and they're pissed. I'm like, are you kidding me? In my years at Perkins, my 20 years, I would sit in the back of the break room with Connie. She's a good friend of mine. We were a very good friend for years. And we worked the 5-3, and she'd come back, and she'd buy me a Mountain Dew out of the pop machine. And we would sit there, and I'd put all our change out for her, and stack it, right? And we'd sit there and talk, right? And I go, did you do well? And she goes, yeah, I did well. Very good. I never asked for money. We go out to breakfast. I would actually pay for her meal, and she'd pay the tip. But I never, ever, ever asked that woman or any of the girls for any of their money. I'd always say, how's the tips tonight? And they go, you're doing good. I go, good. I was always encouraging them to make good money. I was always concerned when I put food out, I knew they would get tipped. I never expected. So when I hear these cooks bitch, then go be a waitress then. Just like BlindViews. If you don't like the way he's being your nomadic fanatic, then go do it yourself. Go do it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just drives me insane. This idea that cooks now they're putting they will put all the tips in a bucket and give the waitress. They've been on the paychecks now. It's like it's just you do your job as a cook and you pump out good food and the waitresses make good money and they're happy. Don't sit there and piss and moan to me about it. It drives me insane. But what do you think about the Carpetbagger?
Well, if you're a skilled cook, you're paid at a different rate.
I totally
than the waitress.
agree.
And you're not paid minimum wage as a cook. The better the cook you are, the more skills you have, the better you're paid.
I've told people many times. What I was going to say here now. I don't know if I was going to say. All of a sudden, a train of thought just went out of my head. But it's working in the restaurant business is a whole different cow, a whole different animal, and and it's just these people bitch on. I know when if you're gonna tip waitresses, make sure you give them cash. Don't put it on the credit card. Give it to them in cash. You know, she'll pay the bill. I give the tip. So they get it straight. There's no walking up to the cash register and get their money. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes on the record. So I always make sure it's cash. Whenever we tip, I always make sure it's cash. There's no BMO or none of that behavior going on. So, but so what do you think about this Daily Woo drama? All these people crawling over a dead body and doing these remembrance videos one right after another. Half people have know who the hell he is. They're just following the lead. And Carpetbagger.
I don't mind everybody just doing a 5-minute, 8-minute deal.
Correct.
If they loved him. I mean, I didn't watch him or do anything, so I didn't do anything for him. And
Correct.
then live streaming his funeral is wrong.
Are they going to do that or not?
I don't know. I guess maybe if his family's doing it because his family wants to, that's fine. But
Right.
if someone's doing it, not his family, I don't know. I don't think that's right.
Well, you watch. Somebody is going to put out a shirt of him. Trust me, try to sell it. You watch.
I was watching a thing about Chipotle today where people, the actual store, the people put up their phone and videotape they're getting their burrito made.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you get a bigger burrito than if you don't videotape them, you're getting your burrito made.
Right.
And then they send, they post it online if they're getting cheated and this and that. And Chipotle's having a huge problem.
Oh, that they're not getting they're big enough or something?
Yeah, they're not making it right. And of course, they've outsourced the ingredients, so it used to be fresh.
Correct. Well, didn't they have some food costs? Did they have some food poisoning? Did they have some before?
Yeah, so they're getting like stuff pre-made, all cut up at the factory.
You keep talking.
Oh, they have stuff pre-cut at the factory instead of having them cut it live there to try and avoid people getting sick. So they're just dumping out tomatoes that are already pre-cut, and it's coming frozen, and it just doesn't taste as good. What are you, taking a graph? That's when you play the A Long, Long Time Ago song. What is that? The American Pie? Yeah. And anyway, so they got pre-cut everything, and it comes frozen, and it doesn't taste as good. And then they're giving people smaller portions because they have a small staff, so they don't want to keep running out of food and have people wait.
There you go. You just did your first podcast there. You just did your first little podcast there all by yourself. Well, you know why they did that?
Thought you were taking, when a DJ goes to take a shit, that's when they play American Pie.
Exactly. Yeah, I had to go potty. So, but no. But the problem is way back because McDonald's bought them. I think And so what they had when they had all their people that don't know how to make things without washing their hands. That was the problem. That's why everything's been pre-cut to prevent idiots like me and you coming in and wiping our ass. I was talking to a lady in my shuttle about food poisoning, and she works at a church, and she goes, the ladies would walk into the bathroom with their gloves on and go to the bathroom, not thinking, okay, you're coming back with your gloves on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They think they can just go, and I go, that's why there's so many food poisoning at churches, because the old ladies just think they're at home. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that, I mean, how many times you see down in Mississippi or something down south when there's a food poisoning problem? Because
yeah, and you're not allowed to wear your apron into the restroom. Correct.
And they don't think that, I mean, I had to fire a guy my age at the time. I was like 30 years old, great guy. He just got laid off, and he was bald but would not wear a hairnet. And I told him, you have to wear it. I said, well, unless you want to wear it, you're gonna have to let you go. He would not wear one. I'm like, you gotta wear one. I get it. You don't want to wear it. He was being stubborn. He was a good cook, but I said, I gotta let you go. I didn't want it because he was a good cook, but he would not put a hairnet on. Just sorry, but you have to have it, you know. Just like when I think we told before, people had the waitresses have their hair up. When I worked at Hopkins House, they had to have hair nets in the back of their hair because the hair could get in the food. So, yeah, I think this whole nickname thing started with the new Old Man Nation, with him whining about me on my nicknames, calling on what's his name, Chubbles, and everything else. Like, Mark.
Yeah, because Ziggy and I had tea buckets.
Yep.
And I'm like, personally, I think tea buckets is funny as shit.
Yeah.
But someone could, you know, like Vicky's nickname, someone could think that that's not good. I don't know.
No, I understand.
And I don't think tea buckets really means anything.
No, but it's all these hate watchers are all guilty of watching Tim and being critical of the guy. And it's like, because I come along and I'm more out there on my nicknames, it's like, you know, it's a competency's thick and rich. So whatever. You know,
well, that's another funny thing too, because BlindViews will make up nicknames, and then if you use it and don't give him credit, he's all pissed off. But he steals shit all the time.
Correct, he does. He does it all the time.
So he shouldn't be pissed off, you know, I mean, because I came along, and if I used a nickname, I was given credit for who it came from, not trying to use it as my own.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Whenever I get something, I say, this is where I got this from. You know what I'm saying? But some people just, you know, they get all bitter about this. And Squirrel Bait Parody was pissing him on in there, whatever. She's all mad because her channel's dying because of her doing that AI. I mean, it's
the good morning is funny.
Morning,
and, Monty Python.
Mighty Python. Morning.
Yeah.
You know, oh, there you are. You know, I mean. But yeah, just especially when Dingling was pissed because I called you Santa Claus. Like, can you grow the hell up? What? I mean,
what's funny is I had a magician friend that was named Dinger before him, so I'm used to Dinger, Dingalinger.
I think that was funny.
I'm like, you're not my first Dinger. I've had a Dinger before.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, did you ever hear a story about when he got banana bread when he was in the service?
No.
Well, you know, he was coming back. He got off on third shift, and he was coming back, and he got a care package. And you know, because they're hot bunking, it's a red light that's on,
right,
instead of a white light, so people can stay asleep while you come in and do your shit, and at least you can see enough to get into bed. And so he opened up his care package, and he got this banana bread, and he shared it with his buddy, and they ate all this banana bread. Well, they ate a bunch of it, and there's still some left. And then when he got up the next day, the banana bread was like full of mold. But he's like, that's the best banana bread I ever had. I thought that was a pretty cool,
hopefully
cool war story.
If we can get together, I want to recreate the Dingling and the New York Daniel video.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. I think the game's on a Tuesday.
Yes.
So when are you guys planning on being there?
We're going to probably leave on Monday.
Okay.
So it's a Monday, and then we're leaving on the 18th. So we're coming on a Monday morning.
Because as near as I can tell, I work 10 in the morning till maybe 7 or 8 at night. So I was thinking, depending on what it is, either meeting you after the game or meeting you the night after or something like that.
Well, we'll probably meet after the game or something. We'll see what happens. I'll see what time we get into town. So what time we leave?
Yeah, because I didn't think about I'm on a 90-day probationary period, and the guy's like, if you need any time off, you got to tell me right now.
Right.
I'm still going to ask at orientation. I'm like, hey, there's something I'm doing on this Tuesday night, if I could get off early or something like that.
So we got to go meet the myth, the legend, you know, the cow shit, the Chipotle of YouTube, you know, so.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to let you be in Chicago and not come see you. I mean, that's silly.
The city of organized crime, corruption. I do like the Chicago Blackhawks store. It's really nice. I like that store. It's so nice.
Yeah, they got a combined one now at at the United Center.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's a big store that's both the Bulls and the Blackhawks.
Okay, because
which would make sense.
Do they still have the Chicago Blackhawks off of Michigan Avenue?
I don't know.
They probably do, because that's where you can take a picture with yourself with the players. And it's kind of.
I used to go up there a lot when I was doing attorney work because I would take cases up there because it was fun just to go there. But
when I was
that I don't do attorney stuff, I don't go to the city.
Because when I was in there last time to see Zane B Sports, the last time we won a championship, me and Zane met up. We had pizza, and I went into a store, Michigan Avenue. It was a Chicago store, right? And way in the back were the Bulls because no one cared at the time. So it was Cubby.
Yeah, it's right on the river.
Right, it was the Cubbies, and then it was the Blackhawks, and then it was white trash. White trash. I call them. Oh, hang on a second.
Yeah, and it's the one where you have to go upstairs.
Yes. Hang on. I'm gonna merge you with Scotty's here. Hang on a second. Hang on, Scotty. What's up? Welcome to the show.
Hey, what do you know? What's going on?
Hey, what up?
Hey, Carl.
Did you know you had your reflection in the window?
Oh, of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like the guy, the two-time neighbor. You know, I show just enough of my face for keep people guessing.
I know, but you got to see it in the window.
Yeah, I didn't know that. My daughter was hiding behind the pillow. I was just trying to make sure she didn't get in it.
In fact, I have one of those. The dude next to me, the fence is all like opaque, so I only see the top of his head when we talk.
So Scooter, so there's been a big debate about me calling MzVicky thick and rich. What's your thoughts on that behavior?
My thoughts on the whole thick and rich thing? I don't know. You know, we've called people nicknames my entire life.
Same thing here.
And some of them are way worse than thick and rich. So
see, here's the deal.
It doesn't bother me that
You're
much.
a grown man. It's a compliment that she's thick and rich. A lot of guys like women that are big. I'm not saying she's obese.
Well, there it is. It's settled.
Because Carl's getting trolled. I'm getting called dirty names, and Squirrel Bay Parody is leaning on Carl, the Santa Claus, and yelling at him.
He's supposed to stop it, and I'm supposed to be more offended.
Well, I'm way behind. I'm way behind on all the video stuff, but I was watching Carl just actually like a half hour ago, and yeah, I saw the video where you used the term thick and rich, and then the next video, I think you apologized, didn't you?
Yeah, I apologize. I'm not going to say it, but I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I'm not really offended by it. I know some of the people that listen to me are, so I don't really want to trample on their feelings.
Yeah, nothing against Vicky either. I mean, I'm sure she's a nice lady. You know, I enjoy watching some of her stuff.
I love it when she tries to find a parking spot.
Yeah, I know. It's like just park the damn vehicle. What if she would do shorts in like a tight white top and stuff and form-fitting clothing and dance to music? She'd make a lot of money. She'd make a ton of money because guys love that stuff.
Well, she did that in a short.
Right, and she'd make a lot of money. Trust me, because guys.
Her Christmas outfit.
Yep, she'd make a ton of money. Because guess what? If she got real popular, people would send her clothing. People would reach out to her and send her clothes. Because that happens. All the girls that do their dancing on these videos. There's one girl I've seen a couple times. She has a whole walk-in closet of jeans that people send her. She gets a ton of clothing. And she, I saw one of her videos. She showed her closet. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because that's what people do. She could be an influencer for thick and rich. Call herself thick and rich. So, I guess I'm the a-hole now on the YouTube ladder here. So I'm the heartless little bastard, which I've been called. I was called a heartless little bastard the other day at work. So I get called a heartless little bastard at least once a week and once a month, and I always appreciate when I'm called a heartless little bastard. So I take that as a compliment. So.
Hey, I've been called a lot worse than thick and rich. So
I always say if
doesn't bother me.
If you were to insult me on a video, you know what I would tell you, Scotty? I've been insulted by better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always say. When someone says something to me in public, calls me a dirty name, I say I've been insulted by much better people than you. But I appreciate the behavior. So.
Yeah.
I always appreciate.
What's the latest on Jolene Gate?
What's that?
I don't know.
The-
Life and Vibe says she saw it, and I believe Life and Vibe, but kind of like a car wreck, I'm not going to rubberneck back to it just to try and see it for myself because I don't really want to see it in the first place.
Well, I did rubberneck back to it. Life and Vibe had a video, a longer video talking about it, and that one got taken down.
Why?
So I don't know. I heard something about Tim reported it or something. I don't know. Not sure what the deal was.
I didn't know that. I watched the long one. I didn't know it's been taken down.
Who was she talking about?
I didn't see it on there.
Who was she talking about?
But she.
Who was she talking
Tim
about?
was there at Ted and Jolene's, and the way Jolene was sitting in the chair, and when he walked across in front of her with the camera, look, you could see up the dress a little bit.
Oh God.
But no, there's nothing there. That was her legs, and
That's what people said, but
I disagree with Ray.
yeah, I purposely didn't go back because, for one, I didn't want to see it if it was there, and then I didn't want to get in the controversy because I watched the video originally when it aired, and of course I watched it on my phone, but I didn't notice anything weird about it. And then someone started saying at the 5-minute mark there was something, and I didn't go back, and then
Absolutely,
Ray talked about it.
I watched the original video, and I didn't even notice it until other people started talking about it. And I did go back because I'm like, for one thing, and I commented on Ray's channel a couple times about this, but she never responded. That was the night that there were 5 guys there and Jolene. I don't know if it's Christmas dinner or
Real quick, who's Jolene? Who's Jolene?
Neighbors there. There was 5 guys and Jolene.
Who's Jolene?
She's not going to be running around commando in a short dress with 5 guys there.
Who's Jolene?
That is that's the wife of the guy of the couple that owned that property over in Boynton that he used to live at.
Okay, Go ahead. Sorry.
And no, she's not going to be running around in a short dress with no underwear with 5 guys there. Knowing there's the camera running around too.
Well,
I think Ray kind of went a little too far on this whole deal, and for the first time I was seeing she was getting some hate in her comments about it.
What were they saying to her?
Oh, just saying that she was just doing this for clicks, and there's nothing there, and basically what I've just said, that
Dick riding. She was dick riding.
I didn't like how the whole thing was handled, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, that's how Ray is. She wants to.
I don't know. That was the big controversy this week, I guess.
So did she take the video down then? Did she take it down?
I thought Ray took her long video down, but she did do a short about it too.
Okay. Because she likes to go.
And in the short, she doesn't quite go far enough into Tim's video to see the real controversial scene. Mm-hmm. She stops at just a few frames short.
Okay.
And did you guys know that on YouTube you can pause the video?
Yes.
And you can advance it frame by frame?
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, you can use the little it's like the little those little half triangles, like the less than and greater than keys. Mm-hmm. If you tap on those, it'll frame by frame, either forward or backwards.
Right. Oh yeah.
And there's nothing there. There's nothing there. She's ridiculous. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Where are you at right now? Where are you at? Where are you hanging out right now, Scooter?
I am sitting in my sticks and bricks in St. Louis.
Okay. Have you ever been?
I flew home for Christmas. I'm heading back out to Nevada probably in about a week and a half.
Have you ever been out? Have you ever been to the Arch before?
I'm sorry, say again.
The Arch. What do they call that thing? In St. Louis. Is it the Arch?
Yeah. I was. It's been a long time since I've been down there, but yeah, I've been.
So is there
down there?
Is there an elevator in that thing or something?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
And it's it's not really an elevator. It's like getting in a dryer and riding to the top. It's these little sort of oval shaped compartments that hold about 4 people.
Okay.
And they kind of traverse up the leg to the top. It's cool. It's really cool. If you're ever down there, I'd strongly suggest going up in it. I think that thing's about 600 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah, the arch. Yeah, that's a neat deal. Carl, I was in Effingham yesterday. I was looking for you. I thought maybe you'd be out on the road.
Carl, you still there? Carl? No, Carl. Carl, you there? He ran off. He got bun hurt, so we were just talking about, you know the Daily Woo died, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've had
what's his name?
Couple of videos.
Carpetbagger is crawling over his dead body, so 3 videos on,
Yeah, the Daily Woo, that's the guy that died, right?
Yeah, 51, and people are, I did a couple things on the guy. I've talked on today, and I'm going to put in the Carpetbagger likes to crawl over his dead body, whatever else, it's like, it's non-stop with him, so he just, Hello.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, I put the meatball.
We were like, where in the hell did you go?
That studio's complicated.
Yeah, I'm putting in earbuds, and then I'm looking down at my earbuds on. I'm like, what the fuck? What's the dark?
I drove through Effingham yesterday. I was looking for you.
Yeah, Crossroads of America. And the St. Louis Arch is awesome.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, if you're ever in St. Louis, you gotta do it. Make sure you go to the bathroom. There's no bathroom up there.
Hey, when are you guys going to the hockey game?
It's on. It's
Tuesday in March.
It's March. It's on. It's in March. I'm going. He's got to work. We're taking a train out there. So Carl was gonna try to meet up with me.
They're playing the Wild.
Yep, her Wild.
So the Wild game
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
At the you can come up too if you're in town. You're not excluded.
Because I want to do the dinger in New York Dan video. I want to act like I'm scared that he has me kidnapped. I'm gonna blink my eyes a few times, and then go, "Oh, there you are."
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Then I'll go. Morning. It's Thick and Rich. Morning.
I've been practicing that.
Yeah, it's morning. What about afternoon?
The temperature is 84 degrees. The dew point is
I know.
41.
Well, that's how the Daily Woo was. He'd tell you, he would show his phone that he was at the Weather Channel too, as well. It's it's okay. We don't care how hot it is in Florida. Just get to it. Same thing. So.
Yeah, and then who knows when you're watching it, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, I know. It's good old Thick and Rich. You're gonna get punished, Carl, when this audio comes out. That because they always complain when you come on that you're boring, So whatever, they're gonna be all pissed that you're saying it's okay to call her Thick and Rich. I'll stick beside the nickname. It's not a mean thing. She's thick and she's rich.
You do it. I'm not gonna do it, but it's okay that you do it. I guess that's where my morality's going to be.
Mm-hmm. They'll be so upset and so frightened, calling him dirty names. How dare you? How dare you, you little bastard, calling him.
Oh, you're right. You Carl. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, doesn't she call people nicknames?
Yes, she does.
I don't know.
Yes, she does, and that's what I'm saying. You're just like Old Man Nation. He's all mad at me. He won't talk to me anymore, so I deleted his phone from his name from my phone. He's all mad at me about the nickname, but he's just as bad as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was having all those different characters doing all sorts.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You can't have it both ways. You don't like two men having sex. You can't watch two women. That's not a very Christian thing to be doing. So, he was all mad because
I can.
Well, I know, but but he was he's mad because my girlfriend, who he hates, Squirrel Bait, has come on the show, and he's pissed that she's come over from the brown shirts over here to Valkyrie. So he's all pissed.
Him and Squirrel Bait have a rift going on that's been going on long before us.
No, I know. But he's just mad. He's just mad as hell that I'm talking with Squirrel Bait and she's called in the show, and it's like, I get it, and I'm fine. I won't talk to you anymore. I won't speak to you anymore if you want to be that kind of a, But I don't know. It just blows me away with his behavior. But it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over it. Neither is he. But when he did that video about the nickname, like, it's going to get out, and then what's his name? Who did Dingling do the live stream with? Who was that chickie? Who was that? His wife? What's her name?
Did what?
Dingling.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
What's the girl he did it with? What's the woman he did it with? Was that his wife?
Dingling?
Was that recent?
Who did he do? Who was the woman in the video?
I've never seen Dingling do a show with anybody.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Ziggy and I. Who was Ziggy and I with?
Oh, that's Granny.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's Granny. I tried calling my wife Granny. She didn't like it.
I called her grunt. So Ziggy and the idiot and then Mrs. Gruncy did a video together, right? Mrs. Gruncy. So they're doing a video together, and he's drinking beer like I would drink water. And someone's about drinking beer, and he says, your problem or my problem? It's your problem. I mean, you're the idiot drinking beer every single day, I guess.
Hey, he's in Detroit, Motor City, and he's a nice blue-collar worker.
I understand that. But I could not imagine just drinking beer every day because it doesn't affect you. Just drinking beer.
He says he doesn't do it every day.
I doubt it.
And he says, on days he comes home for work, he has a couple, and that's it. And weekends, he may tie it on.
But it was a pretty funny video because he bitched about the thick and rich. I got to the thick and rich part, then he went on to something else, and I stopped listening because he's just too tough to listen to. And the whole thing is, Scotty, I have music in the background during this audio, right? And that's all part of the video. But if me and you are doing a video together in your wagon, right? We're out there. I see you in Vegas, and I come in, and we sit down and have a video together, and we're doing the New York Daniel thing, right? Do you think we would turn the TV off? Do you think we'd turn the TV off the background? Do you think we would? Do you think we'd keep it on or turn it off? What do you think? We'd probably turn it off.
Yeah, but you're not Ziggy.
Yeah, I'd say turn it off.
Yeah, but listen, Carl, don't be voice activated. Don't be. I'm talking to him real quick, but it's just like if you're doing an adult video for your friends or something, and then you're doing your business, but in the background you can hear a baseball game. You're taking away from the side hustle of the video you're doing for somebody. But he's doing this video with his girlfriend, Mrs. Gruncy, and in the background I can hear the TV. I'm like, turn the damn thing off. If you're going to do this video. You know what I'm saying, Scotty?
He's done that since he's been on.
Well, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Whatever. That's why
I understand you don't like it. You're Mr. Audio, even worse.
Yeah, I'm an audio. Yes, I'm a Nazi audio. I've always been. I've always been good audio. You know that, so I'm not afraid to say that. I don't care.
I understand that. So I understand that upsets you.
It doesn't upset me. It's just stupid.
You're not going to like it.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. I'm sorry.
I had my computer going when you sent me the text message, and I had the air fryer running. Yep. And I waited until the air fryer finished before I called, just so there wouldn't be any background noise.
Good. And I'm sorry, but I listened to a lot of audios with people, and there's always, you can hear a dog bark in the background once in a while, but you try to make it, people want to listen to us, the music's in the background, we're having a conversation. You don't want any side distractions. I get he wants to play that TV in the background, but I couldn't do it anymore. After he got thick and rich and he's drinking his beer, I'm like making excuses, and Mrs. Gruncy was sitting there with him. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing it no more. I don't need to hear the TV in the background, okay? Whatever. I was just
I agree.
Mr. Gruncy, I'm like, come on, man. But he's on the wagon He's in the wagon of Old Man Nation. When Old Man Nation called me out and bitching about, I call Nomadic Fanatic's girlfriend Chubbles, and he was all mad about that too as well. Yeah, I give people nicknames. I call her Chubbles. That's what I call her, Chubbles. Because there was a waitress that I worked at Perkins, and she would never call me Cowboy because it was Jeffrey. My mother was never calling. My mom was always pissed when it was Cowboy. She would never ever call me Cowboy because I named you Jeffrey for a reason. Your father should be ashamed of himself. So there was a lady I worked with, and she claimed she was the head waitress. You know what I'm saying? So for her birthday, I put knee pads in a gift and gave it to her. And she opened it up in front of everybody in the restaurant, and it was knee pads. And she never spoke to me for the next 4 years. Never spoke to me again. She opened them up, and I said, "For the head waitress." I put her name on both her full on both on the knee pads. She was furious. It cost me $10.
How do you know who the head nurse is?
I have no idea, but she was
the one with the dirty knees.
So she was so mad that I gave her those knee pads for the head waitress, which was no such thing at Perkins, but she claimed she was the head waitress. So she was very furious with me. She threw them at me, and she didn't speak to me ever again, which I didn't really care because she was a biatch. But you want to tell me your head waitress?
Oh, man. People just can't take a joke anymore.
No, well, especially on YouTube, and when it's MzVicky, thick and rich, even Squirrel Bait Parody, my girlfriend, is getting mad at Carl, calling him dirty names, and all mad, upset, and frightened about his behavior. It's like, Jesus Christ. But it is what it is. What are you going to do, man? You try your hardest.
And it's the different situations. Like, people are like, "Oh, were you like that in court?" No, I wasn't. Scott wasn't like that when he was flying the plane, and you're not like that when you're doing your job.
Exactly. It's I'm not.
Well, I mean, not as far as the passengers know. I wasn't like that.
I'm not going to start calling. I'm not going to call them girls at work.
Keep that door locked.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're all keeping on that personality. When the judge comes in, we all stand up, even if we hate his guts.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Carl, I'd like to see you in a courtroom. I think what you ought to do is you ought to put your suit on one day and then sort of set up when you get your green screen, put a courtroom jury in the background or something, and give us a little of what you used to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a suit. It's all goodwill. You'll never see me in a suit. In fact, I used to tell my clients, if you want to see me in suit and tie, you got to pay me. Because when I was in the office, I'd be in T-shirt, shorts, and barefoot. And I'd have clients in the courtroom. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen you with shoes on. And the judge and the prosecutor would look at me like, I don't know what he's talking about.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I put on a white shirt and a blue tie for 20 days a month for 35 years, and if I ever wear a tie again, I don't know. It'll be too soon. You can have that. You can have that stuff.
Yeah, you don't walk through the airport sucking on a Jack Daniels bottle.
No. There's times I wanted to.
People wouldn't see the humor in it. No, I mean, even if it didn't have Jack Daniels in it.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite is walking with the cane, like BlindViews.
Oh God, yeah, that was my favorite. Getting kicked out of the mall.
Blind.
Yeah, getting kicked out of the mall. That was pretty funny.
Well, boys, I got to go. I got dinner right here.
Well, and so do I. So.
All right, you enjoy.
Thanks, Scooter. Happy New Year.
Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
You betcha. Carl, I got to go too as well. I've been on for a long time, but I appreciate you coming on, Carl.
Okay.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
There he goes. After all the behavior, we finally got him on. But anyways, let me see. But we always dawn of the new year. Yankees in the mouth. Okay. Anyways, all right, man. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Lewinsky. But anyway, we're in the military, the army for all the branches: the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Merchants Coast Guard uniform, things for this country. 1 and 2, forgotten Vietnam. Make good choices in your life. Are your choices. I don't want poor people. You want to be poor. You want poor people. Put a condom on, prevent AIDS. Everybody's going to read the penis. And don't drink and drive. Call some murder someone. Peace of Penn State Pedophilia University. I wouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State. So let's ended out here with my baby girl, the first one, Squirrel Bay Blues. Here's the second one for you, sweetheart. The MzVicky one wasn't thick and rich, wasn't that good. So here's the second one for you, baby girl. You guys, thank you so much. And away we go. Squirrel Bay Blues. This was the first one. So we'll see you guys all later. Here we go.
Used to rule that dashboard every night. You'd her name. Chat was jumping, screen was thumping. Now the counter ain't the same. Cowpote in the corner, throwing shade like dollar bills. Algorithm sipping drama while it's skipping all the skills. Squirrel Bay Blues, got the Squirrel Bay Blues. Her channel's still cooking, but they scroll right through. Yeah, she's thick and rich, that's the name they use. Cowpote talking loud, but it's Squirrel Bay's Blues. BlindViews in the back row, tip his hat, he sees it clear. Says the real ones keep on grinding, let the clowns just disappear. She hit go live on a Monday, mic hot, the views are cold. Talking Cowpote every other line, that story's getting old. Squirrel Bay Blues, got the Squirrel Bay Blues. Her channel's still cooking, but they scroll right through. Yeah, she's thick and rich, that's the name they use. Cowpote talking loud, but it's Squirrel Bay's Blues. Hey, Squirrel, change the channel, spin that wheel a brand new way. Let them chase their little circus, you just cast your own bouquet. 'Cause they can't kill what's honest, can't clip a heart that's true. They can drag your name for ages, but they can't sing like you.
Yes, Squirrel Bay Blues, baby boys. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be out of here, and I appreciate everybody coming to the show and Fearmongering Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, we are